Welcome to Live, Love, Lake Oswego. My name's Will Fendon. For almost 20 years, I've been a top local realtor in Lake Oswego. And I want to just take a moment and say thank you to all of you who've reached out to me directly with your questions about buying and selling real estate in Lake Oswego. I love hearing from you. I'll flash my number on screen right below. You can call or text me there anytime. Okay, in today's video, we're going to showcase a beloved annual event called Lake Oswego Reads. It's a community reading project that draws the whole community together once a year. My wife Jane is on location at the Lake Oswego Library. She's with a very special guest who's going to tell us all about it.
Hi, I'm Jane Fendon with Live, Love, Lake Oswego. And I'm standing here with Nancy Niland, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does here in the community.
Thanks so much, Jane.
You're welcome.
This is so fun. So I'm the volunteer and special events coordinator at the Lake Oswego Library. I've been here for 5 years. So I handle all the volunteers in the library for all the different events we have, the Summer Library Challenge, etc. So I love working with people of all ages to help facilitate projects at the library. I also help with other events, Lunar New Year, MLK Day, but the project that is near and dear to my heart, and we're here to talk about today, is Lake Oswego Reads. This is its 19th year, and I've been really fortunate to have been on the committee since almost the very beginning.
Wow, for 19 years.
Well, so I guess for like 17 years, yeah. Wow. So the Lake Oswego Reads was the brainchild of Bill Bars, the former library director who's now retired, and my predecessor, Cindy Glazer.
I love it.
So they had the idea to have a community reads project, and initially the idea was library director would pick the book and they would just create programs. And Cindy was just brilliant. She said, no, we really need community involvement and engagement.
Yes.
So that's where we got that committee. So we currently have 16 committee members.
This is a committee that, like, what do they do?
So we meet once a month. I give them like a couple weeks off after LO Reads, and then we get together again. And librarians select some titles, and then people recommend books. So people from the community, anybody who has an idea about a book that kind of meets the criteria. And the criteria is that it's a book that will, first of all, is great writing, will foster great community engagement. For the events, is high school and above, reading level, and is available affordably in a bunch of different formats.
Okay.
You know, audio and CDs, etc.
So people can have access anyway.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then what has become kind of a major component is that then the author can come visit, so that we can afford the author. So, right.
That's amazing. So, and then who funds all this?
It's a great question. So we would not be able to put on Lake Oswego Reads without the Friends of the Library. So they support the author coming to talk, they support the travel, then they support the purchase of books, so that anybody in the community who arrives in time can,
we did not.
Yes, can get a book. And again, I'll give a plug for the Friends of the Library in terms of getting that book before everybody else, because all members of the Friends not only get the book and the ticket, author event ticket, before everybody else, then they also get front row seating at the author event.
Great.
I know.
Because you gave away the books, wasn't it March 1st on a Saturday out at the library?
Yep.
We'd
had a drive-through, which was a post-COVID idea that people really love, and as well as a walk-up, and we were done in 45 minutes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, we were slinging the books out.
Nancy, we know the LO Reads program has become acclaimed, really, in Oregon. And you've had some incredible authors. Do you want to share just a few of them with us?
Oh, thank you. Yes, we have had some incredible authors. Early on, we had Abraham Verghese with Cutting for Stone. A funny story, when he came, this was when Cindy was in my job, and he came to speak, and she picked him up from the airport, and the first thing he wanted to do was go get a haircut.
I love
So
it.
we're full service here with Lake Oswego Reads. And then this was an incredible. It was during COVID, so I had a little more flexibility, and so we got Isabel Wilkerson, which was a coup because this book had just come out. And I could afford to bring her because it was virtual. So there were some benefits to having that extra modality during COVID. Yeah. But this was sparked so many wonderful community conversations, which is the goal. And then this is kind of the barometer by which every other book is selected for Lake Oswego Reads. And we again got lucky. The committee chose All the Light We Cannot See. And a month later, Tony Doerr ended up winning the Pulitzer. So now the goal is to be able to pick the Pulitzer Prize winner right before it's announced. But yeah, the program it's a joy. It's a joy to be able to talk about great books in the community and then be able to hear from those authors.
Nancy, this is a beloved event in Lake Oswego. Can you share with us some of the main sponsors that are helping you support this?
Yeah, I'd love to. Well, as a reminder that this is a Lake Oswego Public Library event produced by, I am joined by so many of my coworkers who create this program. So Lake Oswego Library brings this program to you in support by the City of Lake Oswego, the Friends of the Library, which I mentioned. Also, the Lake Oswego Review has been really instrumental in not only support, but also in-kind support with our brochure, and then generating support in the community. We have so many generous people like yourselves who have sponsored this event. We couldn't do it without everyone's help, as well as Lakewood Center for the Arts and Lake Oswego Rotary.
It's wonderful. Yes, if you're a local business, you can contribute to this and have your name listed on the insert in the paper.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's just a really easy way to support this great program.
So the next month of April is going to be full of amazing events all around LO Reads. Can you just share with us some of these exciting things going on?
Yeah, thank you.
Sure.
So there are 32 events during the month of April. Really my favorite event is the LO Reads Art Show. And that is always held on the first Monday at Lakewood Center. This is all volunteer. I have 19 artists under the guidance of Jan Rimmerman, a recently unsung hero. She gets 19 professional artists, and they all read the book and then create art, original artwork based on their interpretation of the work. It's stunning. The art show highlights all of their pieces. They're hanging at Lakewood Center for the month. Then it comes to the library. So right after our author event, the art pieces will come to the library and hang here for a month. And then really cool, it travels the whole state of Oregon.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah. So
that's incredible.
Right. So we share some of the books so that other communities not only get to read the book as well, but then get to see the art. All the art is for sale. Most of it sells at the art show. And then people are able to pick it up in December once the traveling is done. And again, these artists not only produce this art, but then volunteer their time to go hang and take down the shows at the different libraries.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then are they doing there are other free events, right, around the book?
Every event at the library with the Lake Oswego Reads is free and open to the public. Yeah, even the author event, which is another fantastic event. We are fortunate to have Monica Wood, the author of How to Read a Book, come visit us in May. And she'll be speaking at Lake Ridge High School at 7 p.m. And that event is free as well, thanks to the Friends of the Library. You do need a ticket. The tickets are available at the library all month long.
So Nancy, we know there's a lot of adult events, but there's also family and children events. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, thank you. Yes, a few years ago, one of our youth members on the Library Advisory Board said, this is great that all these wonderful events with LO Reads, how about the kids? And we thought it was such a great idea. So we started having a youth component. And so this year we have a book, which is also called How to Read a Book by Kwame Alexander. We're going to have a story time and book giveaway mid-April. We also have the Story Walk. And Story Walk has become a really, a nice component of youth services. But this, we have that going on at West Beluga Park.
On this book?
A different book. Okay. Yeah, that was also kind of related. It's called I Am a Story by Dan Yacarino. Okay. And then we have art bar up all month with book themes, craft classes, and even the teens are reading how to read a book, and teen book talks and things like that. So there's something for everyone.
Yeah, that's amazing. This has really, really gotten big.
It's hopefully right-sized. We really love having a lot of events, having a lot of engagement, but also have it still that personal touch and where it's really meaningful
and
to the
intimate.
community. Yeah.
Okay, Nancy. So where do people go to find out about all the events?
It's a great question. So I wanted to let you know that the brochure, the passport, any of the elements that we have that show scheduling are downloadable on the website. But any details about Lake Oswego Reads are just on lakeoswegoreads.org or loreads.org.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
and that's
perfect.
up all year long.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, and then if they want to find out, and that includes all the children's stuff and
includes
families.
everything. Yep, calendar of events has everything just linked directly. If we had a cancellation, as we have had in years past when it snowed in April, that update would be available on the website as well.
So Nancy, if you want to support LO Reads, how do you do that?
Oh, such a great question. The best way to support Lake Oswego Reads is just to join the Friends of Lake Oswego Library. And that not only supports Lake Oswego Reads, it supports every other program that we have at the library. It supports Books for Babies. It supports every event that we have and the hospitality that we have at the event. And it's very easy to join. Just go to friendslopl.org. You can join right there on the website, or you can come into the library and we will give you a form to make it so easy.
Nancy, thank you so much for doing this for our community. This is really special. I mean, this is available to everybody to take part of, and you bring some incredibly talented authors to speak to our community. It's a real gift that we have this in Lake Oswego, so thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, Jane, thank you. It is absolutely my privilege and honor, and it was always my dream job, and I just feel so fortunate that I get to be a part of this. Thank you.
Thanks for watching Live, Love, Lake Oswego, the first real estate channel solely dedicated to all things Lake Oswego. If you'd ever like to have an exploratory conversation about buying or selling real estate here, please feel free to call or text me directly at the number on screen. Or if you'd just like to see more content about this amazing place that we call home, please consider subscribing.